Yeah, so Stone Temple Pilots, man. Yeah, exactly. You never heard this story?
No.
Dad, you heard this story?
Of what?
Stone Temple Pilots. It was a great...
Stone
Temple Pilots. It was
No.
a good band in the 90s. They had a lot of grunge music, big hits and stuff. We actually got to go see them one random day after high school because somebody in class was listening and they were doing surprise shows on 98 Rock. We got to just go see them in the USF Tampa parking lot for free. They just played. They came and played. It was so
downtown
amazing.
St. Peter
Detroit
or Tampa?
Rock City.
In Tampa, yeah, in the Tampa, Tampa campus. Ryan, wait, how did you get in here?
Well, the door was open.
I thought he was off the show.
The
I
door
thought we
was
agreed
open.
that he was off the show.
No, I never said I was
thought
off
he was being
the
replaced
show.
by that seaman.
Oh, God.
Adam, brother
That
Adam.
Navy guy up in
All right,
Virginia
I think I can
Beach.
make it work, guys. They call us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Let's go.
Dope as fuck.
Oh, yeah,
baby.
guys. They call us the Breeze. Welcome back, Ryan.
Yeah,
Welcome
baby.
back, welcome
It's
back.
good to be back.
Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on YouTube. It's right here in the Tiger Cage. Yeah, there it is. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was better.
Take that, Adam.
That was better
Take
than
that,
the warm-up.
brother Adam.
Yeah. Make sure you like the page, facebook.com/They Call Us The Breeze. And yeah, for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. So make sure you tell your friends about us, guys.
Tell them all.
Thanks for listening. You guys have been growing every week. I know you guys have been out there having awesome Christmases and awesome New Year's. You guys are telling us all about it, and we appreciate you listening to us throughout the holiday season. That's for sure. But now it's back to normal. We're going to get back into things. Ryan's back from the COVID list, so welcome back.
Off the bench.
Off the bench, exactly. So we're going to get back to normal here at the Tiger Cage, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
And we do hope you guys enjoy tonight's show. And if you are gathering with people this weekend, we know it's New Year's Eve. Everybody please have a safe.
It's hard to get those
And
tests.
safe means more than one thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
yeah.
Happy New Year.
Trojan man. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do you think AAA is still doing that deal where it's like they will get you 5 miles?
As far as I'd always heard.
10 AAA is doing that.
So if you
They've
are a
always
AAA
been
member
very good.
out there and you need
No, not even if you're not.
Oh,
Even if
AAA is
not?
doing it for anybody.
Oh,
Good
okay.
on them.
Which
Good
kind
on them.
of burns my butt because we are all AAA members and we
What else
have
do we
been
get,
since
right?
1990. We get 6 miles.
Well, you know what? If I have a
Is that
car,
wrong?
Look, if I can't drive 2 blocks, I'm gonna be like, sir, I need you to get my car from here to there.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we do, right?
Well,
I mean, we just exercise the demon.
You know,
Exercise the demons. But I think it's wrong if we've been platinum members, which you guys are and we are, the whole family, since 1990, 30 years. They give us 6 miles, and they're giving these people 10 miles free. I'm like,
But how much money have you saved at the Clearwater Aquarium?
I'm just saying.
See?
Hey, if you're a customer of 30 years, you need to and do something for the people. Don't just give us 6
All right,
miles.
I got a question. Let's say you're outside of AAA, right? Or AAA or whatever. Outside of AAA, do you tip your driver?
Yes,
I think you do.
Always.
Yeah, always tip your driver.
We do anyway.
Any kind of like manual labor service, any service, yeah, absolutely. Tip the service.
I one time in Orlando when the van used to break. You remember the van used to break down all the time in Orlando.
That
the red van.
Yeah, the red van. So he used to break down, and I had to get a ride. It was a pretty far ride from wherever the hell it broke down back to the house on Eucalyptus. And the guy was not part of AAA. I had extended my AAA bailouts for the year, so I had to call this guy, and for a tip I offered at least. I was like, hey man, you smoke you smoking a me?
Oh wow.
Marlboros?
You want to smoke?
Yeah, just Marlboro
Want a
cigarettes.
free Marlboro cigarette?
Yeah, Marlboro cigarette. That's what I was offering him, and he's like, "Oh no, man, I'm good." And I was like, "All right, well then here's $5." You know, I was trying to hook him up.
Which, if I was that delivery guy, I mean, I'm probably
taken the Marlboro
I would have probably
cigarette.
taken that Marlboro cigarette too.
I'm saying, dude, who doesn't love a good Marlboro cigarette, especially a nice Marlboro Red 100?
Absolutely. Or
Cowboy
a
killer.
regular one. Yep.
which I trust every day.
So, Marlboro.
And
if
you were
could give
talking
us-
about the DeWalt thing last week.
And I remember you saying that, of course, you're going to be done with vaping, right, Dad? I mean, now that we're getting very close to literally
well,
2022 year, that is me and
two
Mom's
days away.
goal.
2 days away is it
That
still,
doesn't mean we're going to stop on January 3rd, but me and Mom's goal is to get rid of these.
Okay. So you're not going to stop, is what you just said.
Vaping completely?
Yeah.
I might do that white thing in February.
Or black or orange or green. We are not color specific here.
Yeah,
on
we're not
the-
racist.
White thing.
Golf ball. You know that
thing.
golf ball. I'm going
I
to
think
play
something
golf.
that you might.
I'm going to be
shot.
playing golf with Ryan
The
on
white
the
ball,
31st
sure.
of January.
So we're talking about white balls. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
all right.
yes.
I'm just all sorts of confused, but that's fine. You know what I mean? It's
Dazed
they call
and
us
confused.
They call us the breeze. That's what we do around here. Confusion, illusion.
Stuff just
you know what I'm
breezes
saying?
right by us sometimes.
Yeah, right over our heads. We're only just a dad and his two boys just hanging out and just shooting the shit, shooting the breeze
We ain't brain
every
surgeons.
Thursday night.
You know, after 23 episodes, I thought it would get a little tiring being with you all.
But
Every
here we are,
Thursday,
episode
but
24.
I love it.
That's another thing. Again, you guys have taken weeks off. I've been here the whole
Yeah, we need to
motherfucking time.
We need to figure that out.
So what are
you're
you
gonna work
asking
the
for,
board.
a vacation?
You want a vacation?
Oh, I'm going to have someone. I'm going to train somebody to come in here, and they're going to do the show, and they're going to actually figure out. I'm going to radio them all the instructions on how to set everything up, and they're just going to do my part, and I'm just
Dude,
going to.
I can do it for you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And then you can have somebody else. Who would be the host?
Well,
Who would be the guest?
First off, if I'm going to be doing this, where are
Well,
you going to be vacationing?
It can't be Adam when he retires from the Navy in a few years because he's a man of few words.
I'm a man.
Although,
Few words.
you ever call him on the phone? He never says nothing. He did talk the other night on the microphone.
Yeah, big ups. If you guys haven't listened to last week's episode, Ryan was out. Brother Adam filled in, and
he
did
never
a
speaks.
phenomenal job. Big,
Absolutely.
big round of applause for Brother Adam. No,
I was watching
That
I was
boy,
tuned in.
that boy says 3 words in 2 hours.
He stepped the hell up, and he was like this is.
It was showtime. He was on Fallon,
was
dude.
on-
He was like-
yeah. He was auditioning to be a new late night host. I think he was about to send the tape. He probably copied and sent the MP3 out to a couple people, and
NBC, CBS.
he's looking for some work. Yeah. At very best, he's going to get a show on Discovery where he basically hunts, or on History where he hunts and shoots and fishes and does
yeah,
whatever.
things you'd be very quiet doing. He's going to be very quiet.
He
He's like,
evaluates handguns and ammunition and what's best.
I'd watch that show.
I would too. It's like ASMR.
Only if it was Brother Adam.
It's just
though.
ASMR, you know. It's just like,
It's like
you
one of
hear
those shows.
sounds of him doing things, you know. Doesn't necessarily talk.
You see
But
the guys
he's
on a
just gonna be
target
doing
range with a set of these headphones on like you guys got, and they're like, okay, this is and they talk about the powder load in that shell or whatever. That'd be
yeah.
Adam.
But
Yeah.
once, you know, there's going to be an episode once a season where it's like the brothers and the dad come up and just blow his whole spot up, and he's going to be quiet, and we're just going to be wrecked up, you know, blowing his shit up, blowing his spot.
I hope he retires and hopefully he makes his way back down here and we can have him on the show regularly. That'd be great. I mean, that's the full breeze lineup right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, now you can just interchange them.
Yeah,
Us.
yeah, exactly.
We can have a foursome
All right, well that
on a golf course.
oh okay.
Yes, yeah.
We often talk about that. Is Adam any better at golf than me?
Ooh, this is a
Because
good.
Adam is no better at golf than James.
I think it's going to come down to whoever's in the cart with one another. You know, the coach. You know?
So me and Ryan are willing to take you guys on if you want.
No. You and I have to be separate carts.
Why is that?
And then we have to coach up the other person. I feel like, I don't know, you're
so
good
you
at
become
instruction.
you basically become our caddy.
Yeah,
each
like
you,
kind of.
and you help
we would
us
play
out.
against them. You either have Adam or Jeremy.
All right, deal. I'll do it. After
We'll
you,
have to flip.
After you retire. We'll figure it out.
Definitely flip, and we'll have to give some strokes.
That makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep, I'm used to getting picked last. That's fine. That's fine. Unless it was hockey, I get picked
I
last.
know.
It's all good.
You're the only. Actually, I do have
Moving
a record.
along,
It's the only
moving
guy.
right
You know
along.
what we have tonight for you guys? We have a very, very big show. I know we say that every week, but this week is extra, extra large.
Different.
Like supersized. It's a supersized show. It's a king size show, which reminds me, How y'all been sleeping?
How y'all
Exactly.
been sleeping?
We're going to do birthdays per usual, of course. And then I went to a magic store. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Yeah, an adult magic store. It was not like a porno store. Okay, yeah. Let me rephrase that. Not like an adult couple store where you go and you get videos and things and accoutrement for a nice lovely evening. No, I went to a magic store.
Magical.
It was just a magical. It's like
Magical
Were you invited
for
to this?
your mind.
Did you have a?
it was an
routine you had to
exclusive.
do?
It was an exclusive store, and when I walked in, it was like, if you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no. All right. Yeah. So I went to a magic store, and then we're gonna play a little game with
anything that
Dad
you see
tonight.
is edible.
Eatable or edible.
Edible.
And then we have a new segment we're going to do tonight
Did
called
they have gum stoppers?
Who Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire?
Oh.
And Dad's going to do
that's
that.
a good one.
A progressive.
Bre'llionaire.
Tonight's topic is music. So we're going to be talking about bands and things. We're going to try to do like a 10-part question. Each one's going to get harder, and we're going to see how well Dad can do if he can get through all 10 questions without failing.
We're going to have Regis.
Now, he's not going to have to do it all by himself. We will do one 50-50 where I will eliminate 2 out of 4 of the multiple choice. He will also get to call upon Ryan for a lifeline. So he's got a good chance of getting through all 10.
Wouldn't
How do you feel,
recommend
Mike?
that.
If you're pretty confident
Let's
tonight?
go. Let's go for it.
And yeah, all right. So we're definitely doing that tonight. Also, I want to talk a little bit about the best and worst cocktails. So that'll be coming up. And then Ryan has another edition of Guess That Business for us. So that should be
Yes,
fun.
Business.
Then we just wanna
Started
go ahead
in
and thank you for my,
1887 if you want to get your mind going.
For Chip.
For Chip.
I just
Yeah.
want to thank you very much for Chip.
I guess the Wright brothers right on the deck, but
So how you been digging your new Christmas gift, buddy?
Dude, the AirPods are so sweet, and now I
told
absolutely
you.
understand when you say that, like, you can become. What do you mean by deaf? Is it just that, like, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, the iPhone itself even has this feature where if you've been listening to anything at large volumes for a considerable amount of time, it sends you an alert and it says, hey, by the way, you might want to start turning your volume down. You're getting a little loud. It's looking after your hearing. But I've been noticing in the 6 months, 8 months I've been living inside of Bluetooth earbuds, whether it be other brands or the AirPod Pro, I'm starting to kind of go a little deaf. So,
Well, I mean, that is genes. That is genes, because we know in our family that there are
don't wear jeans. He's
people
saying
that
don't
have
wear jeans when you
hard
listen.
hearing when they get older. But also,
Gene died 30
I will
years
say
ago.
though,
Yeah, what's this got to do about jeans?
when I have the AirPods in and I walk, it feels like I'm underwater a little bit. You know, you
That's
hear
the
like
noise cancellation.
Okay, that's the noise cancellation. Okay, because I was wondering about like when people like are on a treadmill or they're working out with those, if they're running the whole time and they hear like the water in their ear. You know, I don't know.
No, you probably have it on transparency.
running
though.
on
Yeah,
the
that's
beach.
probably. So I hear. Okay, that's
you
probably.
gotta you gotta hold it and click it over to the Make sure you can check the settings on that to
yeah, you need to make
It's
it.
the best gift ever. Thank you so
now
much.
have
seriously.
you listened have you listened at all to any music that you maybe are hearing new stuff?
Primus?
Okay. What, like Sailing the Seas of Cheese, the album?
Yeah, well, and then also Pine Grove. Pine Grove, I've been hearing some stuff that like
You can hear some stuff that you might not be hearing if you're in the car or if you're in a living room and you're listening. If you've got that shit in your ear,
You
can,
shouldn't have that in your ear when you're in a car. You'll never hear an ambulance or.
No, that's true.
No,
I'm an
no,
advocate
I'm not
for
doing that in the car for sure. No, I'm not doing that in the car.
I'm a big advocate for that. I told him, what did I say when I gave them to you? Don't be a dickhead and be listening to them while you're in your car. That's not cool.
Yeah. There was a disclaimer. It was a Jeremy Breachak disclaimer. Jeremy
right.
Michael Breachak
Don't wear them
disclaimer.
if you guys are cutting trees down and stuff like that. You yell timber, and that guy's like,
We're going down.
Or
yelling
while
timber.
you're golfing, you don't want to miss the four
Four?
call. Yep.
Oh,
Exactly.
man, I was listening to whatever and got hit in the head with a golf ball.
ZZ Top, sharp dressed man, working on my fucking long game.
Hey, by the way, I was going to ask when I was listening and watching in last week. Bruce Springsteen noticed. I didn't notice any tracks.
that came back down pretty quickly.
Did it come down pretty-
Yeah. Bruce, he emailed mom, and we had to have a little 3-way mediation. And turns out
What's this?
Take it down.
Turns out we did.
Whoa.
Turns out,
Bruce Springsteen's been calling my wife.
well, only because he was,
don't you worry.
He was trying to get a hold of me, and apparently it was a homeless guy met in the back of BMI Studios.
Oh,
and he said, "Hey Jack, I'll give you these Bruce Springsteen rights for $200,000." And what was it?
Turned out it was
some sort of instrument.
Oh, when we were up in Nashville?
No, the ADAT machine. That's right.
We were up in Nashville. We were staying.
Bruce Springsteen's cloud.
Yeah, we were staying. We slept. Our hotel was right next door to BMI.
So
On Music
our
Row,
lawyers
remember?
came together. Our lawyers came together, and we came to a truce, Springsteen. So that's the end of the story on that one.
Okay.
After one board game of Heads Up.
I feel better.
Guess we can close the file on that one.
All right, guys. Well, it is.
yes,
It's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra, episode 24. Like I said, we got so much show coming up for you, so make sure you don't go anywhere. And if you're listening out there right now, live on YouTube, tell a friend. Get them involved. Let's see the comments. We want to hear from you guys. Yeah. Ryan? What do you say?
I'm gonna get ready for a clean sweep on the birthdays next segment.
All right. Let's do it. Yep. All right, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you. Well, hey, gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. How y'all doing out there?
Pretty good.
Well, hey, guys. Hey, I bet you didn't expect to see us out here again with Ryan.
Hey,
I
Mom,
know, right?
it's
We
me.
thought we fired him.
That's right. We thought he was gone. We thought we were rid of him, but he just kept coming back and coming back.
And
so-
Adam had to leave.
Yeah,
Coming
well,
back.
and Adam did have to leave. I thought it was just going to be me and you batting the balloon around again tonight, But
know
here
it.
he is,
I know.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Well,
It's They
The
Call
big
Us
cat,
the
you know what I
Breeze.
mean?
That's
Big
Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra every Thursday night live from the Tiger Cage at 6:30
Wow.
p.m.
I
Eastern
what happened
Standard
there.
Time. Make sure you guys are following and subscribing.
Why are
Make
you
sure
talking
you're-
like that?
Make sure you're heading out to
Because we
Facebook.com/
just want
They
to.
Call Us the Breeze. And for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. So,
aren't.
And we're doing this show live this week from Alabama. That's why he's talking like that.
And I would just love to see some of y'all out there listen a little more. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to listen to you a little bit more.
Absolutely.
If I
So
could.
if you all want to go ahead and just write in, call in, or phone in, we would love to
That's
hear
right.
you.
What
Hey,
is wrong with me? Let's
That's
get
right.
on to
We
the
can
show.
take calls from the Midwest, Chuck. If you're ever listening, call us right up.
All you
right,
out there in
Chuck.
Dayton, Ohio?
All right, guys. Well, guys, it's They Call Us the Breeze. Welcome back. It's episode 24. Ryan is back here with us. It's time to do birthdays, but before we get into birthdays,
Wait.
what's our number one thing that we do for our birthdays? Right? It's our
Blow out candles.
right.
We
they
guess.
say it's your birthday. That's always our big thing around here. Well, I happen to be at my place of employment. And there's a birthday girl that walks in the other day, and she's got a sash on, maybe 7, 8 years old. It's her
Oh, really?
birthday. It's her birthday. She's got a sash on. It says "birthday girl."
Expensive
She's got a little
taste.
tiara.
She's 6.
She's walking down, going to her table, and I'm like, "All right, Queen, get it. You're doing it." Well, she's got a Beatles shirt on. Her
Nice.
t-shirt is the Beatles, and I'm thinking to myself, "All right, well, they definitely got to know this one." So I just go, "They say it's your birthday," and nobody fucking turned their head. Nobody looked.
They don't
Nobody
listen to the show, apparently.
No, it's. I think you
off.
hit.
Here we go.
You
Go off.
hit
Let's do
the
it.
nail on the head, and it's one of these things where it's like, okay, at least if you rep something, you at least need to know 80%. In my mind, 70%. Okay, so if you're wearing a Beatles t-shirt, at least know what, say, your birthday is, right? I mean, you have to be able to have these things when you walk out of your house to, if you're repping these things, you need to know some of these things, okay? You just can't be willy-nilly and
So wait, you're like the old.
You're kind of losing me.
They say like you're like the old guy who's like chases girls down and says name 3 Nirvana songs
if
when the
you're
girls
if
are
you're
wearing the-
if you're wearing a band T-shirt and a
So-
random person comes up and he's like, "Great shirt."
So you're saying
name 3 songs,
name-
and they
name-
go, "I don't even know one," and then you're like, "Why are you doing
So,
that?"
so you're saying if that 6-year-old girl wearing a Beatles shirt Name the best singer of that group who formed another band that had 20
Wyndham
number
McCartney?
Huh?
She's like Wyndham McCartney? Yoko Ono? I don't
Wrong.
know.
Yes.
I remember when I had
Is that
my
what you're
first
saying?
beer.
Well, yeah. I mean,
All right, well, what do you guys say? Let's do it.
Happy birthday! This is your birthday! It's your birthday! Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
There's no birthday party for you here.
All right, guys, it is celebrity birthday time at They Call Us the Breeze, and currently Dad is behind Ryan 7 points
7
again.
points.
And
And
you
we
know,
have not to this day cheated and looked up to see whose birthday was
still
today.
not. There was some temptation in the past, but we
Well, Mom tried to put me up to it.
but we rose above that, and I'm proud of both of you guys for that. I really am. I never gave you guys points for that, but let's do that. And points for both of you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a giving man. I'm a gentle yet firm master. But the first birthday we've got up, Mr. Space Jam himself, the new Mr. Space Jam himself, the best actor on the court, Mr. LeBron James.
Literally could get an Oscar for...
Well, let's see. He's current, so I'm going to say 36. Yeah, I'm staying
Dad
with
says
it.
36. Ryan, what do you got?
I'm going 35, man.
Dad almost gets the double bubble. He is 37. Way to go with you.
When I said it, I was thinking,
But we
I
talked
wonder
about
how
this.
many years, and I know Joel watches him and everything like that because
I saw him
he's a
win.
Cleveland guy.
I saw him
Yeah.
win
And,
the championship with Uncle Joel.
Well, yeah, up there 10 years ago. So I'm thinking, shit, maybe, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, man.
He's
Like
getting
I
up
said,
there at the edge.
You
like
almost
Tom
changed
Brady
it.
being 44, I know.
You almost changed it, but I told you earlier before
I know,
the show.
that's why I
said,
didn't.
Go with
That's
your
why I
instinct.
didn't.
Crazy that he's that
Six-
old, man.
6, bitch.
There we go.
Yeah, 6 down, bitch.
All right. Next one might be just as easy for both of you. I don't know who might get this. Goodbye, fry rice. Hello, fried chicken. It's Mr. Tiger Woods, y'all.
42.
Dad says 42.
I feel like they say his age every freaking day. No, I feel like he was already 42. I'm going to say 44.
Ryan's going to get it. He is 46, Tiger.
I
Happy
knew
birthday.
after I said it, I was wrong.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of that documentary. I mean,
Well, I didn't either, but I mean, we watch
Very
golf,
good.
and I know he's
been following him for years. Yeah.
Man, him, Charlie
44. Is that what you
Dude,
said?
he just played with his
What
son,
did you say?
Charlie Woods.
46 or 44?
He said 44, but he's 46.
46.
today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's 4 years away from playing on the senior tour with Phil
Oh,
Mickelson.
my gosh. Yeah.
There we go. Get him
Well,
back
I mean,
together.
the
yeah.
Champions Tour.
The Champions.
They don't
Tour.
call it the senior
Champions
tour
Tour.
anymore.
Yeah.
So it
Politically
used to be
correct.
called the Senior Tour.
It used to be
It
called the
did
senior,
used to be
now
called the
it's
senior tour.
Champions.
You way
Yeah.
back in the. They
they're
started
like-
it back in the 90s or 80s. 90s.
But you know what they do? Okay, regular PGA, they play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Champions Tour, they play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Their purse isn't like $10 million a weekend. It's only like $8 million. So instead of winning $2 million, you're winning like maybe $1, right?
Right.
But still, you're playing 3 days, and you're playing with 50+ year old or whatever.
A lot
right?
of
I mean,
G&Ts.
well, you're still
A lot
playing
of
the
G&Ts.
guys that you
You're
played
just-
with all your life.
How about that, man? Like,
I know. The thing is, those guys are playing
Yeah!
when they started in the 1980s or whatever, and they were
And
out
I
of
wonder-
college. Like Phil Mickelson is just getting there. He just started playing this last year, so it's like
I wonder how it works with like Social Security. Like with
They don't even
athletes
worry
like
about
that. Well,
Social
I know, but like it's like how like you can collect on your most that you made in a year or something.
I know. Okay, roll
Anyways,
on, roll
all
on.
All right. The next birthday we have up there for you guys out there in listener land. Super awesome dude.
Matt Lauer Can Suck It by Dr. Rick Marshall.
Mr.
Matt
Matt Lauer.
Is Matt Lauer the guy that did?
Yep. He started the whole spiral.
I'm going to say he's 54.
I'm gonna say he's 60.
Ryan's going to get it. He's actually 64.
Oh wow.
64.
Well,
Matt
we
Lauer.
forgot about him for about 6 years ever since
Matt
that.
Lauer Can Suck It by Dr. Rick Marshall.
Yeah,
is
he's
from,
the guy that had the button in his office, right, with the door.
Probably like the
They were
trap
saying-
door.
Yeah, the trap door.
Trap
and he
door
would
where
hit
you
a
push the button underneath the
Uh-huh.
desk and then the person falls through. They're like, "Hey, just come a little closer, just a little bit closer." Just, all right, and then they fall down to the
That guy
pit.
was on. That guy
No,
was
that
on
was
ABC
like he got-
or CBS or
Yeah, he
whatever
got
it was in
canceled
New
once
York
the-
for years.
Probably
So-
worked with Connie Chung for a little while.
All of them.
When the Harvey Weinsteins, and the
He worked with all of them.
He got all messed
You
up.
wouldn't have thought. You just never know.
Hey, that's for a different podcast right there, my friends. Well, a happy birthday to you anyway out there, Matt Lauer. Our next birthday, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this person. I'm hoping you guys have.
Then why would you pick it?
Well, it's not
he's-
Christmas, so
He is in the music biz. He basically has like his own solo band, but he hires other members to kind of play in the band. It's always been synonymous with a spectacular
Sounds
show.
like,
It's called Electric Light Orchestra. Happy birthday to Mr. Jeff Lynne.
don't know that guy.
Oh, who?
Jeff Lynne.
He played with ELO.
ELO, yeah.
How are you? Have you been all right? All these lonely nights.
Jeff Lynne, how old is he today? Ryan,
70.
you go first.
70.
I was gonna say 72.
Well, Ryan's going to get it. He's 74 today.
Wow.
Jeff Lynne.
Well, we're both
74.
close.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're
I
not.
came in second.
You're within. Happy birthday to you, Jeff. Man, you're an inspiration to the breeze. You really are. We listen to you all the time. That was for farce. We actually all know who Jeff Lynne is, and we talk about Jeff Lynne probably once a
We
week.
play his music. We play it on the guitars. We play it on the piano.
We love you out there, buddy.
ELO.
All right, last birthday, Dad. I think you got this.
We just
one.
don't know how old people are.
Here we go.
I do know that Betty.
Not in the
Bet-
metaverse.
Is it
the
is it-
metaverse?
is it
we don't
Betty?
know.
Betty White, 100.
Sandy Koufax.
He's
Yes,
dead.
he's still alive.
He is.
Yep, he's
I
still
thought
alive.
he died.
Who's Sandy Koufax?
He was a pitcher for the Dodgers, and then
As far as I saw, he is still alive. I double checked. Maybe my source was wrong.
I mean, I don't
90?
think they'd be celebrating his birthday.
87.
Dad says 87. Ryan, what do you got?
93.
Dad's gonna get it. He's 86 today.
Almost had the dial.
If he's still
I
alive,
thought he passed
don't know.
away.
I don't know. Now
No,
I'm gonna
apparently
have
he's not.
to, we're gonna have to come up with that answer when we come back from the break. But before we go to the break,
We'll
still
have our
we'll still have more show for you.
Chuck Longo in Dayton, Ohio. He's our research analyst. He'll check that out for
Well,
us. and
good
get
job,
back to us.
boys. Good job tonight. You guys did great.
Happy birthday!
still winning.
Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
Wait a minute, there's no birthday party for you here.
I'm sure you're closer than 7 now. I'm sure you're closer than 7.
I don't know. I think he's right. Still, I don't.
No, I think I'm.
I think
I
that's
think
pretty
I
much-
don't think
I
I gained
gained-
any ground.
Okay.
I think I gained.
I think he gained ground.
Speaking of gaining some ground, I gained some ground in the
So when we get to 10, we scratch it and start all over, right?
right. Correct. Yes.
Yes.
What kind of ground are you been
I
getting?
ground
And we get you a little
uh,
teeny trophy for winning the first
Yeah, we're gonna
quarter.
we're gonna figure it out, man. That's for sure.
We're
Oh,
talking
but-
about Jeremy gaining ground
Yeah,
right
I
now.
gained
What
I
kind
gained a
of
little bit of
did you
ground
gain?
in the adult game in the adult world.
Oh, with women,
you,
you mean?
You did a come up?
I did a little come up. I've been trying to take care of myself and take care of my mental health and take care of
For
my
all you
regular
listeners
health
out there,
and,
what does this mean?
you know, working out, doing push-ups, doing things like that. And I decided, you know, when we went to the doctor, I got a little help from a friend, and I'll get by with a little help from my friends, and I'll get high
with a little
with
help from my friends.
Yeah, so
Do.
I got.
Are we not? I'm going to reference a person that maybe Peter Parker liked in high school.
Now, let me-
Is
let me
her name
preface
Mary
this-
Jane? Is this along the?
Let me preface this next segment by saying that I am not a big, huge marijuana smoker. Okay, I'm not like a pothead. I smoke a little bit every other day. Sometimes I'll go 2-3 weeks without smoking. You know, blah blah blah. I'm not a little stoner.
Not a need it every day.
But I do have anxiety, as most people in the world do, and sometimes it's just alcohol that I use, and I'm trying to figure out a way to maybe get away from drinking every night. So I got prescribed to go to a doctor who then gave me to another doctor, and then I got a medical marijuana card.
Bingo.
Yeah, ladies
Bingo.
and gentlemen. Yeah.
Blanco.
Ding, 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 ding.
I
That's
mean,
it.
ding,
Exactly.
ding, ding, ding,
Exactly.
ding, ding.
It's not like I wasn't fishing for it. I was offered it, and I said, you know what? This, if anything, this is going to be
I think
great for the
you-
podcast. This is going to be a journalistic experience.
Look,
We're gonna, be able to do some fact checking and actually see what the underbelly of the world is.
you got the best in my view, the best prescription. I think. Look, weed out all the pills.
No pun intended.
No, I didn't even meant to do that. But like literally, put all the pills aside, put everything aside, and just a little bit of marijuana. That's
Yeah.
really all you need. And look, it is the greatest medicine.
It really is.
It really
It's good
is.
for cancer. It's good for people with glaucoma. It's good for all sorts of things. People who have
Epilepsy.
epilepsy.
I mean, people that-
dietary issues. People who have trouble eating as they get
Like
older.
there's a taboo about it, like having a medical marijuana card. There's a taboo about it, but I feel like there shouldn't be a taboo about it at all, because the people that are like calling people out are the same people that are waiting in CVS in a line in cars.
buying up.
You know what I mean? It's like it's all just, you know.
It's all drugs. I mean,
It's like, but this one's
way more natural.
way
Yeah.
better for you and sleepy.
Take this.
What does Cat Williams say? Sleepy, happy, hungry. That's all it makes you do. Literally.
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
But no, all
So what was
all
this magic
jokes
store
aside,
like?
All jokes aside, so I finally, I had the card for about a week, and I didn't go. I put it off. I said I don't need to go. I don't. See, I mean that's just telling you how true citizen I am. I'm not trying to abuse the system. Wait, and then I finally go. Okay, we want to make sure I've got something here coming up, and let me just go check it out. We'll see what's happening. So it's before work, and I go over there, and I drive up to the store. I'm not going to say which store. I park out front. It's mask required, so I put my mask on. I walk in. It's a very sterile,
Like the smoke mask, like
very
the,
sterile sitting room with 3 chairs and a desk with 2 people behind the desk. I walk up to the desk, and this large man stands up, and he goes, "Hey, how can I help you?" And
Can I get some weed?
he's with a younger girl who would be helping other people to walk up to that desk. He's talking to me and joking around. Total nerd. But he's not like stoned or anything. He's got big thick frame glasses on. Total nerd. He's
Jim
joking
Poppy.
about, because he's like, "Is there a nickname you might have that we can call you?" I was like, "That's a weird question to ask, but yeah, you can call me Remy." And he starts talking about X-Men and Ratatouille and all the different Remys in pop
yeah.
culture.
Yes.
And so I'm like, all right, this kid's obviously a nerd. I realize he's
made you feel very welcome.
Well, here's
by
the fun
way.
thing
I
about-
mean, that would make me
No,
feel
yeah.
very welcomed.
I was kind of nervous. It
You're
felt-
going movie quotes on
I'm
my
not
fucking...
gonna lie, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm legal
So-
to walk into this store, but I am nervous.
Yeah.
Like
so
it's
feeling, yeah.
weird. It's
he
a
probably
weird feeling.
probably to ease your anxiety. He was probably like, just come back here with me in this back room. We've got all these shelves.
No, so
without-
check
you
it out.
Try that.
Check it
You
out.
Try that.
You're getting ahead of me. So he's not dressed the same as the girl is. He's dressed in more of like a security guard outfit. Dude has a fucking
9mm pistol.
right on his hip.
I think I
Brinks.
would if I had all that weed.
Brinks.
You gotta watch and make sure, like he was a loaded at the hip, but he was very nice, and
But
he was the
nerdy?
one that greeted me, and nerdy, and he took all my
That was a
information.
disguise.
He gave me all sorts of advice, and then they go, "We're gonna sit you down, and then they're gonna call your name from this other room." They open these tinted glass doors, and she goes, "Jeremy, come on back here." And
And he's like, now, just so you're sure, Jeremy.
So was it
It
like...
looks
Remy?
like a jewelry store. There
Yeah, it
are
is.
6 different girls all around on registers, and they've all got these little counters, and they start pulling out all this stuff, and you can hear. I heard someone next to me go, "I'll just take what I had last time." I'm like, "Sir, we can't tell you what you had last time. That's nothing that we keep on file. But what can we?" And she's asking me all these questions. She goes, "Well, what are you looking for today?" And blah blah blah. And I said, "I guess weed to
looking
smoke."
for some Northern California Sensimillion.
I said weed to smoke, I
You can
guess.
play
and she
18
goes,
holes
"Okay,
and
well,
get
we're going to
stoned
do
to
this."
Jesus out
And
of it.
she's like, "This one is for this, and this one is for that." And I go, "Well, I guess I'll take that one." And then I was like, well, what about like gummies? She's like, oh yeah, we've got gummies. We can do that. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And it was just.
Was it sweet?
Once I was in there.
Sounds so sweet.
Once I was in there with her, because before that I was just kind of nervous, and I was like,
because the guy had a 9mm pistol in his pocket.
You're like,
and had a
fucking weird.
He's like, hey,
thick
wait.
glasses and looked like a nerd as a disguise because he just retired from special operations at MacDill Air Force Base.
If I'm
and
hanging
if you
out,
go to reach for that shelf, sir,
hey, if I'm
don't do
hanging
it, put
out
it back.
and this 250-pound dude comes up to me and he has a fucking pistol that he could draw, and he goes, what do they like to call you as a nickname? I'm going, what? I don't know.
Call me whatever you like.
Call me whatever you like. Just don't call me.
Well, for me, I'm like,
Late for
I'm
supper?
doing like total '90s action movie in my head, where like
You're like, this is a drug bust.
rival,
It's a bust.
No, a rival gang that's selling weed on the streets illegally tries to come in
This
and
ain't
like
fucking-
shoot up
Rob the place.
shoot up the place to try to send a message.
This ain't
that
West
you're-
Side Story,
You're
bro.
on our turf,
The
dude.
glasses shattering and you're ducking down behind the counters.
That's what I think the gun's for. I think it's turf war. I think it's for turf war.
Well, it's definitely because anybody that has that amount
No,
of
I mean,
pot and
no,
that amount
no.
of cash,
No.
you're going to need a gun.
The
in that
gun
place.
is for, these idiots in California and New York and wherever else in St. Pete to bash chairs through an outside store window just to steal a TV or a radio. You think they're not going to go in there and just start
Oh, yeah. Well, all said and done, you're at the magic store. Next time you're going to go back, is there anything that you're going to do differently? Is there anything that you're going to ask
well,
for?
now I'm in the
more
system.
of,
No,
less
now
of?
I'm in the system, and then I can just go on the website now, and I can literally shop of what they have available
put it in
and
the cart
drop
kinda
shit
thing?
in my cart, and then just go pick it up.
Oh, like a Publix
And
pickup?
that is
Yeah.
what I'm going to do in my retirement.
Curbside pickup.
3 days a week, I'm going to be a security agent at a CBD store.
There you go, man.
And then also you're going to do the driving range at Mangrove Bay.
Yeah. Can you
And I'll
drive the
be
cart? We'll just drive balls at you out on the driving range. Will you drive the cart? Me and Ryan can just drive balls at you.
Dude, just
Just try to hit Dad. I'll go out and drive balls if Dad's driving the cart. I
Oh, are you
promise
kidding me? Dude.
Yeah, 100%.
How about this?
Bing!
I'll go to Mangrove and I'll just
Did you hear that, Dad?
I'll just introduce you to the guy that drives the cart now. That way you just can get familiar
Practice.
with him. That way you can just go up there.
All right, bet. Sounds good. Guys, They Call Us the Breeze. We still have Who Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire coming up. It's
Bre'llionaire.
the double L's are silent, so it's a Bre'llionaire.
Billionaire. They can't see that. They can't
Yeah,
see
and
our
then we're
line.
going to talk about the worst and best cocktails, aside from beer. So definitely stick with that. And then Ryan's got Guess Your Business. And, of course, we're going to open the mailbag for Dad. So don't go anywhere. Episode 24, Facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Ryan, what do you say?
We're coming right back for you
right.
guys.
Dad?
See you soon.
All right,
in
guys.
a few minutes.
We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Same bat channel, same bat time.
Let's go.
He's funny. Did you just do this today?
Hey guys, welcome back. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage.
Hey, everybody, did you hear that introduction? Jeremy has been playing guitars in this room in the Tiger Cage
Well, that's
all day.
That's an old one. We
That's-
played that several times on this show.
Yeah, well,
Charlie,
several times. But
Charlie, we
welcome
played
back,
that.
welcome back.
Welcome back to the Breeze. Yep, exactly. YouTube every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, if you don't catch us on YouTube, you can always listen to the pod every Monday wherever you get your podcast. Drip.
Drop.
That's right. And make sure you're liking the Facebook page, facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Gonna try out a new segment tonight. And like every
feeling
new
good
segment,
about this one.
we don't come up with an intro music for it. We try it out first, and if it works, then we go for it. So, I'm sitting around, I'm bored as fuck, thinking about all this morbid stuff. And I was just like,
around.
I'm going to do that every time you do the F-bomb. Just in case.
you want to give me a shock collar? Dude, you should give me a shock collar every time
He's got one. He's got one.
Every time I drop the F-bomb.
Clystron has one.
Clystron.
has one.
Just A little.
Yeah, you remember Cartman?
No.
Lonely
Didn't
night.
they have something like that on Family Guy with
They did that on South Park.
South
for
Park,
sure.
when
Cartman had it. Yeah.
Cartman tries to sing "Oh Holy Night" and he doesn't get the words right, so they have a shock collar around him. So every time he talks about presents,
No, yeah, he's like.
so he just keeps talking about
he's like,
presents.
Jesus was born, and so we get
Presents, and they shock him, and he's just like freaking out the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
Anyways.
him a shot collar.
We should get you a shot collar for this next segment if it goes well for the next time. Oh, that would be
Yeah,
it.
that's right, Mike.
Just like Ghostbusters. We'll just ask him a series of questions, and if he gets
Can't
one
cross the
wrong, we get to
streams.
buzz him. That would be
And that'd be like
great.
I look like Ted
Oh,
Bundy
yeah,
getting
yeah.
fried in
Alright.
Tallahassee
So it's a work in progress. Tonight we'll just check your
or
brain.
Stark or wherever.
Tonight we'll just check your brain, and we'll give you a pass, no actual shock.
Well, just checked it,
And
nothing's coming back.
we're gonna call it, I guess, Who Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire? Now,
There you
the
go.
two L's are still there. The two L's are still there. You have to roll the L.
Don't
Yeah,
pronounce it.
en
Bre'llionaire.
français.
Bre'llionaire.
Bre'llionaire.
It's
So-
French.
Français. En français.
We have 10 questions for Dad. They're all rock and roll related tonight, rock band related. So we're
Joe
gonna see-
Bacon and the Sizzlings.
And it's going to get progressively harder, big guy. It's going to go from easy to hard, and you only have 2 lifelines. You get a 50-50, and I will eliminate 2 of the wrong answers, and you can choose 50-50. And
Okay.
then you also
I'll
get to
Street
use...
shout out between
I'm all
Mom
in.
or me, right?
Now,
No, between-
and I
just
got
Ryan.
a question.
Just me.
I'm all in. If we're going to continue this, and this might be a fun
No, we're
part of
definitely
the-
going through with
This
this.
might be a fun part of the show.
My
Can we
feet are
change-
taped to the bicycle on this one.
Can we change the narrative to like say sports and then whatever?
Oh, yeah. Tonight is
Woodworking,
just
blah,
about
blah.
tonight's
Okay,
just about
rock and roll.
bands. Yep, tonight's
Cool.
just about...
Let's roll it, man.
this,
I'm ready.
This is when we would be rolling an
ready.
intro song, but we're not yet because we're not sure if
This
you're going
is
to do
not
well.
an intro.
This is not an intro to
Follow me.
Who Wants
and
to
you'll
Be a
see.
Bre'llionaire? Who wants to be a Bre'llionaire?
Bre'llionaire.
I want to be a Bre'llionaire.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mike's very first time at Who Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire?
Ask me some
Bre'llionaire.
questions.
All right. Starting out with our very first question, Mike. Are you ready?
I'm ready,
Okay.
and I
Which-
want to. I get $1,500.
Okay, yeah, you get 15. All right, he names his own stakes,
Mike Steaks.
and I get.
This was like Jeopardy, right? You
I get
I'm
$1,500.
betting $1,500.
All right, okay,
Okay. Wager. You're wagering?
We're gonna just pedal through it, and we're gonna work our. It's a work in progress. First question.
You're worth $1,000, Mike.
Here we go. First $1,000 question, Mike. Which of these bands is British? Which of these bands is British? Is it The Doors? Is it Simon and Garfunkel? Is it Jefferson Airplane? Or is it The Beatles? All right, which one of these bands is British? Is it The Doors? Is it Simon and Garfunkel? Is it Jefferson Airplane? Or is it The Beatles?
I thought he was the Beatles.
I think it's the Beatles. I think it's the Beatles. He gets the first one correct. I didn't think. For a second there, I was like, is he confused? Oh, man. This is going to be a long 10 questions if he's confused on this one. All right. The next question we have for you, Mike. Here we go, buddy. Already doing great. You're already up to $1,000. Proud of you.
Already up to $1,000. Do you want to take the money? Do you want to walk, or you want
You
to
want
keep
to walk?
going?
You think you keep
Oh
going?
no, I'm going.
Oh,
Roll
he's
it,
going.
roll it,
All right.
roll it.
Which one of these bands is not British? The Rolling Stones, Jerry and the Pacemakers, the Kinks, or the Everly Brothers?
Everly Brothers.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Oh, he gets it. He gets it. Mike advances.
I don't know about the Kinks.
He gets the $2,000
I didn't
question.
know about the Kinks, but I knew the other two.
He gets the 2. You did great, man. You did great. You don't want to burn a lifeline too early.
No.
You know what I mean? Go with your
No.
instinct.
No,
All
and I
right.
might know.
So you're up to
As long as
$3,000.
it's saying British, I might know most of these on
I'm
mine.
feeling pretty
I
good.
watched some of those shows, like what's that
Now,
one show?
just to fill you all in, Mike did the fast fingers, and he just leaped ahead, and he's in the chair.
I think he might have these 10 questions.
Does the answers to these questions kind of somewhat help with a birthday? Get me back in?
No. Nope. It is directly unrelated. Question number 3. Which of these bands wrote Hotel California?
Eagles. Sorry.
Final answer.
Was it A, the Beach
Crows.
Boys,
Counting Crows.
B, the Eagles,
Counting Crows.
C, the Spiral Staircases,
Spiral Staircases.
or D, America?
What year was that? Because I remember America did a lot of.
All right, we know it's the Eagles. All right, there it is.
Come on.
He got it. That was the third question.
Don't fuck with me.
They
Up
only
to
get harder.
$3,500, Mike.
Family.
Mike, you're up to $3,500.
Do you want to quit now?
$3,500.
No, he's up.
Really?
No. He got 1,000, 2,000. That was 3, and now 3, so that's 6. He's up to $6,000. Do you
And
want
if
to
I
quit?
get to $10,000,
$100,000.
if I get to $10,000, I erase.
He
I
absolutely
erase
would
the
walk
thing
away.
for the birthdays,
You can take the money now.
and I'll buy out my birthdays
$6,000.
lost thing.
You know what?
$6,000. You
What?
can take the money and walk away now.
No, keep going. I'm erasing
All right,
my
all right.
deficit
Here
from
we
the
go.
birthdays.
Which of these is not a Beatles song? A, Martha, My Dear. B, Lovely Rita. C, Dear Prudence. Or D, Black Betty.
Black Betty.
Is that your final answer?
Whoa, Black Betty, come along. Whoa, Black Betty.
Panda lamp.
Black
Betty,
Penguin lamp.
no thing go wild.
Penguin lamp.
Whoa, Black Betty. She was so rock steady.
Now, who sang it? Ryan.
Ram Jam.
Ryan, who sang that song?
That would be Booker T. Washington and the Sweet Sweats.
Close. Not.
All right. Yeah,
How
that
about
was
did you
Ram
think
Jam.
he was going to get this far?
I
on this question?
honestly, I didn't think.
surprised.
You didn't think I'd get that
I
one?
thought that one was going to
I
trip him
thought you were
up.
going to go street shout out.
I heard that for.
For the boys?
Ferda.
You heard
I heard
something
that song
Ferda.
when I was in. That song came out when I was in junior high school.
Mike has answered 4 questions correctly. Here we go.
He's
Question
going
number
for $1
5.
million.
Here we go.
We're
We're doing
halfway through.
10. We're
Halfway-
doing 10.
You are now
Halfway
at
to $1 million.
$10,000. Would you like to walk home?
Keep rolling.
All right.
These
I'm
next
erasing.
questions are worth $50,000.
All
If
right,
I can
here
buy my way out of that 7 or 8.
and the questions are harder still.
That's fine.
Which band features a drummer who lost his arm in a car crash? Was it A, Metallica, B, Rush, C, Def Leppard, or D, Motley Crue?
Motley Crue.
Are you sure about that, Mike?
I'm not. I have no clue.
Would you like to use one of your lifelines?
Yes.
50-50 or ask Ryan?
And what was the 50-50?
I will eliminate 2 of the wrong answers.
Okay. No, I asked Ryan.
He's asking Ryan. He's using one of his lifelines here.
Wait, can we do the street shout out? Can you ask me the question? I'm going to be walking around. Hang on.
All right, Ryan, Dad needs to know. Which band featured a drummer who lost his arm in a car crash? Was it A, Metallica, B, Rush, C, Def Leppard, or D, Motley Crue?
Is this a show right now?
Yeah, you're live on television.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm reaching out to you.
It's
This
the
is
cash
live.
cab. It's the
This
cash
is
cab.
the cash cab. You know,
Drummer, lost arm.
we used to watch this with Tom
C,
Janowicki.
Def Leppard. Def Leppard. Def Leppard.
All right, Mike, he says it's Def Leppard. I don't know.
I have no clue. So
Sounds like he's been drinking. You going to go with him?
yes. Go drinking with him, or you mean answer? Yeah.
You got it. You trusted the right guy,
Boom.
Ryan.
Did you have any
Ryan
clue,
got it.
or
That
you
is
guessed?
Def Leppard, ladies and
Of course
gentlemen.
I knew. Of course I knew. dude.
Oh, we got 5 more questions left. He's only got 1 lifeline left.
What?
Which?
What do you mean? I got one lifeline. I can use him, or 50-50 only,
Only have a 50-50
or
left. No.
okay.
Which of these band singers do not play drums at the same time? Drummers that are singers. Which of these is not? A, Genesis. B, The Band. C, The Eagles. Or D, Thin Lizzy.
What was the second one?
The band.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Because
I know Phil Collins and Glenn and
Do you want to take the money?
No, I know Eagles and Genesis, but Phil Collins and
Eagles and Genesis, and the band and Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy or the band. Well, I know the other two. I had no idea. I had no idea. As big as an Eagles fan as I am, I had no idea that he played the drums for a long time.
So what's going to be your answer?
Well, I said the band because I'm just guessing. Do you know the answer?
I know what it is.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's a Tin Lizzy.
Oh, Dad, you have been eliminated for
that's
the
the bass
night. I'm
player.
so sorry, man. You should have went with your
Whatever.
50-50.
Hey, but don't worry.
should've
I'm
went
in the
with your
cut. I have my hot thumbs
Well, a
right now.
50-50 would have been. I eliminated 50% of them. I knew.
You basically knew it was one or the other, and yeah, unfortunately, man.
Screwed the pooch.
Well, maybe next time. Better luck next
Well,
time, man.
which
Why
one?
didn't he
If I
take
would have
the
taken
$1,000
50-50,
and
which would
run?
you eliminated?
Before you would have eliminated, I would have eliminated one of the obvious ones and one of the wrong ones.
So I would have missed it anyway, probably.
You would have had a better shot with the Eagles versus the Thin Lizzy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I knew Eagles and Genesis.
Hey, you got up to like 6 questions, and I'm proud of you for that.
So how much do I get for this?
You lost
Nothing.
all the money. You didn't
obviously
walk away with
didn't
it.
walk
Yeah.
away, Dick.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
And my pocket is protected, so thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that.
That means that we're end of the show, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
No, yeah, definitely not.
All right, let's go to the cocktails.
Where's cocktails?
Let's go to
just think
cocktail.
about
We need to go to
cocktails.
cocktail hour.
Well, let's
drink
start
a-
off with the best.
We drink a lot of beer here. We don't have a whole lot of time left. We drink a lot of beer here at the Tiger Cage. We don't generally do cocktails, but best cocktails. I mean, what do you think? Like a good old fashioned, right?
Yes, absolutely. That
100%.
You stole the words right out of my
A
mouth.
little bit of bourbon, a little bit of simple syrup, throw some bitters in there, a little bit of maybe a little lemon, maybe a little
Candy.
orange.
Made right, it tastes like candy.
Well,
It literally, like, old fashioned is my. What's your favorite
I
cocktail?
know Dad likes some margaritas. Dad, I had a margarita with Dad in the last year or two.
I don't mind
believe.
margaritas.
That's
I'm not.
interesting. Where at?
I'm not much of a liquor drinker, but I like
I
a
hardly
little
know
bit
her.
of. I know. I like a little bit of rum and Coke, Bacardi Light and Coke. And
But, like, you get up to the pearly white gates and it's like, Mike,
besides
what
that,
do you want?
besides-
What do you want? The first thing that you're going to offer. No, not talking beers, right?
Oh,
Because
I
you're
was
going to go
gonna say
Bud
ice
heavy.
cold Budweiser.
Yeah, ice cold Budweiser, and then you're going to.
Well, yeah.
With
I
the
mean,
boys.
that's the obvious
But,
choice.
like, you
Probably
go,
a rum and Coke.
Yeah, a little rum and Coke.
Yeah,
Specific rum.
Bacardi Light.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then, okay.
I would personally say, like, what about like an Irish car bomb? It's a combination.
Nah, I don't know
beer.
that. I know. I do know that when Mom and when Bill and Anita first was moving down here, Bill bought us a small cruise out of Tampa Bay, actually out of Tampa, to go to the Bahamas or whatever. And on there they had a fruity drink that had rum, banana cream, banana cream, all that kind of stuff. There was like 4 or 5.
Tropical, very tropical.
Yeah, very and very fruity and very
Pina colada, like a
very,
pina colada, like with some.
What color?
Yeah, and I'm
What
not a
color
pina,
was it?
Was it
I'm not a
tan?
pina colada person, but it was very
Some call me the mayor.
it was very sweet and thick kind of, and had the rum taste to it, and it was like.
Pina colada.
But-
Yeah, it was like tan, right? Like skin color,
And
sand color.
I forget. Mom would probably know the name of that drink. And we actually had the out on the deck. The guy write the mixture. The bartender write down the mixture and the ingredients and how much. And we still got that recipe in the house in there.
Bet you do. And you
We
probably
just
still
never
have the
done it.
guide,
We just never have done it.
Let's light it up, man.
I know. So.
What are you from?
I know. I'm gonna when I retire out there, and I'm gonna expand on that deck and move the grill to the end of that deck and I'm going to have a bar to the side of that grill. We'll have a little outdoor grill.
I
and
love
deck.
this bar.
I wonder,
love this bar.
if you work on a cruise, right, and you get a certain folk from Dayton, Ohio, like, oh, what
A
do you
cruise
want,
to
buddy?
Dayton, Ohio, up the Miami Valley River.
Man,
You know, a good cocktail, I think. A good cocktail.
Those fruity ones, I think. You know,
is well, you know, aside from the fruity ones, and like I said, Irish car bombs, which are basically a pint of Guinness and a shot that's half full of Baileys and half full of Jameson.
Bailey's is good.
Jameson whiskey and half full of Baileys, and you drop that into the Guinness and you drink that. That's a fun cocktail. I
I've
guess,
had
'cause
that before.
It just
Generally,
involves beer,
like,
but there's
yeah.
two.
It's kind of
liqueurs.
silly, but I've had
it's
it.
like a birthday shot.
But a good mule,
Yeah.
not just a Moscow mule.
Now, I'll tell you, you know, Bailey's is good. When we were out in Las Vegas a few times, Bailey's is good in your morning coffee because,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you don't go to sleep
Wait,
there. So
wait.
you wake up and you're down in the casino. That's the first thing you're doing. You're at the slot machines and you're meeting
Rem just mentioned-
everybody in the family. And it's like, does anybody want this Bailey's and coffee?
Rem just mentioned a mule. Okay,
A mule.
so what do you mean? Like a mule traditionally is ginger beer with some
Ginger
vodka.
beer with lime juice.
Yeah,
and then
and-
A what?
if it's a Moscow mule, it's vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice. But
What's
I like
ginger beer?
It's just like
Tastes
a
like ginger?
spritzer, I guess.
it tastes
Yeah,
like ginger.
it's like ginger root.
It's a beer. It's a brand.
No,
Well,
it doesn't have
it's
any
not-
alcohol in it,
Yeah, there's
no.
no actual alcohol.
It's a
but
mixer.
You mix it with
Ginger
vodka.
ale?
It's
so
different than ginger ale
Oh.
somehow.
But,
I'm not really
uh,
sure. I think it's a racket.
the
but
mule that you were talking about.
the Kentucky Mule, that's where you actually put bourbon instead of vodka, and you still do the ginger beer and you still do the lime juice. That is actually
That
a pretty
tastes
tasty cocktail.
Delicious.
Because I like bourbon over vodka. You know what I mean? That's the good drinks. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back to the bad drinks, and then we have Guess That Business and the mailbag, guys. So don't go anywhere. It's They Call Us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, Ryan. What do you say?
101. Stay there.
All right. Dad,
Come
what do
right
you say?
back.
Yep. We got
Same
the
bat
worst,
time, same bat channel.
worst drinks coming up very soon. Bye.
Let's get drunk. Yeah. We're talking all right.
Yeah, guys, it's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cave. Every Thursday night, wherever you get your YouTube streams, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, make sure you check us out on the podcast every Monday, wherever you get your podcast drip. And then Facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Make sure you like the page. Guys, how you doing out there? You
We're
feeling
doing good.
We're
I
doing
feel
good.
good.
All right, so
We're
we've
doing
talked
good.
about, a quick recap on the drink situation. We talked about old fashions are great. Margaritas
The good-
are
the
good.
good stuff.
Margaritas are good.
Margaritaville. They even
That's
wrote
right.
a song about
They
it.
wrote
Pina
a whole
Colada
song,
Burg.
Pina Colada Burg. I had
Yeah.
that on my list. We talked a little bit about the Irish car bomb. We talked a little bit about the mule,
Again,
whether
things
it's
that
whether it's
make
the
you feel
Moscow
good.
mule, the Kentucky mule. Good drinks. But there's some bad
See, and
ones
you
out there.
confuse
There are
me.
some bad
There's
drinks
some
out
bad
there.
drinks out
You
there.
confused me with the mule. I was thinking that Clint Eastwood
Former
movie.
nickname the mule.
Oh, because I was thinking that Clint Eastwood movie. You know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, get off
not
my
like
lawn.
not like a drug
Yeah.
mule.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
not like that.
The Moscow mule. But there are some cocktails out there that I wouldn't touch with a 39.5-inch pole.
One off the bat. What do you think?
Bloody Mary, worst
Yeah.
cocktail of all time.
I
No
don't
doubt.
do
I
tomato
don't get
juice
it.
in the
Fucking
morning.
kidding me, dude?
I don't get
Orange juice in the
it.
morning.
It's thick.
Bloody
It's
Mary.
super
Okay,
thick.
so why in the hell would I want to drink a shot of vodka, a shot and a half of vodka with
Tomato juice.
tomato juice or tomato? Basically, to me, might as well be tomato soup because it's always thick as hell, right?
Yeah, it's like paste.
And then they mix garlic and like pickle juice.
A
and
lot of people do it.
Worcestershire.
They do it, and they only get halfway through the drink, and then they are ordering another drink.
Horseradish.
You only get halfway through it.
Dude, if I
The
okay,
guys do that in golf at East Bay sometimes. It's Bloody
It's
Mary.
just
It's
John
like,
Daly's for me,
take the tomato juice and the vodka out of the equation. Give me a beer, okay? Now you're saying I have to dump Worcestershire, Frank's Red Hot,
Whole meal.
garlic, horseradish, and pickle juice and whatever else into this beer before I can drink it. Like, you're high. There's something. What are you smoking, dude? I'm not doing that. And then people.
And also, when it gets warm.
What about virgin Bloody Marys? I have people that come in sometimes and order virgin. So you're
And
willing to do this to yourself
They just
without
want
the
the
benefit.
zigzag.
So is
or
that
whatever.
no vodka?
What
So
kind of Bloody
you're-
Mary
you-
mix does your establishment use?
Well, we
Zigzag?
use a house recipe, but
Of the red.
but you're willing to do this to your body without actually getting the benefits of a shot of vodka too. You know what I mean? That's just insane to me. So worst drink on my list has got to be
And that's
Bloody
that's a morning. They only drink it in the morning, right?
right.
Generally,
So that's why
Uh-huh.
for breakfast I go to Jeremy's Ale House
Yes,
in New York
sir.
City.
What do you have
And
over
what do
there?
you have?
I have a Budweiser because it's not just for breakfast
And it's
anymore.
America.
Well, the Beastie Boys song "Brass Monkey" that was another one on my list. Brass Monkey. I can deal with a little bit of orange juice if I have to. A little
like
bit
a
of OJ,
screwdriver?
a splash
OJ
of
and
OJ
vodka,
in a
Like
beer.
vodka,
fine.
like
No,
little
in a beer.
screwdriver.
In a beer,
Oh,
though,
okay.
like a little splash of OJ in a beer is called a Brass Monkey. You know, they used to do.
Oh,
with-
really?
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, do you like loaded Coronas?
But
right?
again, on my list of drinks that I hate, and I'm Ryan, I'm sorry, bud. I know you take part every once in a while. Mimosas. What the hell
I
is
do
the
like
point?
me
Okay,
some
I've had
Japanese.
I've had those not in the morning, but in the afternoon over at the Farrell's when we were living in Shore Acres.
So what do you got? Champagne,
Yeah,
and orange
Champagne
juice.
and OJ.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have a beer next. Thanks.
I got,
Well, yeah,
I got,
it gets you in the right proper state of mind.
I
Well,
don't
you
know.
just got to drink
It
it
gets you
one
back,
time.
right?
I've only
Snaps
had
you back.
one or maybe two,
I think it's more of
just to see what it tastes like.
it's more because everyone does it.
Yeah. Okay. So you
Okay,
don't want
no.
to fit in. Yeah,
Everyone
you don't
does
want
it.
to buy in. You
No
want
more.
to be. Yeah. You don't want to sell out. You want to buy in.
But the mimosa itself are two of my arch nemesis. Champagne gives me a headache, and orange juice gives me acid reflux.
Well, and I think also that you're familiar with like the after facts of what mimosas can do, and it's just a bunch of white girls that are just drunk, right? I mean, that literally kind of what. And there's this. Look,
Instagram is hot on Sunday afternoons. Let's
dude,
put it that
it is
way.
not fun for all you out there. It is not cool.
All right, another bad drink. Dirty martini, man. What the?
I
what
love
the
me
fuck,
a dirty
dude?
martini, dude.
No,
Maybe.
dude. No, you're literally talking about 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces of just straight vodka,
vodka.
or gin,
Just
which is even
shaken.
worse. Gin
Yeah.
is even worse because
Shaking
it's
on some
botanical.
bit of ice.
So that's just a shot.
And
Yeah,
then
and
we're
then
going to
they
squirt
put a
some
little-
olive juice into it.
Oh God!
And then
Oh,
we're going to
dirty
shake
martini?
it
Oh,
with
yeah.
ice, and then we're going to shake it with ice. We're going to
That's
get
some
nice and
good
cold,
stuff, buddy.
And then we're going to pour it into a martini.
And put
See,
'em-
I knew he would say something. I knew he was like, "Oh no, I love a good dirty."
I do love a great dirty
That is
martini.
gross. Why the hell would you drink?
Because it's just vodka, and it gets you to that place where you need to be.
Same
So-
as Jack Daniels, basically, right?
I mean,
I love whiskey and I love bourbon, but don't shake it over ice and pour it into a huge glass and then add olive juice to it. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
I mean-
Why would you?
because olives are kind of very good.
Well, I know olives go in a martini, in the old movies and in the old
Yeah,
days,
Bond.
and they'd have a
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna end it off.
What else? What else are you gonna name?
Moving right along. After this last one,
Last one. Jello shots.
Oh,
It's just
all
a
right.
pain in the ass. It's not cute.
Most of the
it
time.
is that. That's
appreciate-
exactly what it is. Is cute.
I appreciate your effort because it takes effort to make them, and I appreciate the little concoctions you come up with, but it's fucking annoying. You got to swirl your finger in your dirty ass finger
Now,
in
wait.
this thing
To try to get it out of that
and
little
get it
paper
out of this
cup.
little paper cup or a little plastic cup, and then you got to squeeze the thing, and then and then you got to
Can I
chew
play,
Jello that tastes like Everclear. It tastes like paint
That's where I was
thinner.
going. I was about to play
Paint
devil's
thinner?
advocate. I was like, but you either have Jello shots that you don't taste anything in them, and you're like, this is just.
A waste of time.
Hence the bowling alley, right? You can go get like a 12 thing of Jello shots, and you taste nothing, and you're like, okay. Or you could be at a maybe Halloween party.
You're
And
already-
then
Well,
it's
that's what I was
the
going to say.
gnarliest shot.
Any party, Christmas party,
Yeah.
New Year's
Yeah,
party,
those are the
Halloween
ones
party.
you want, right? I mean, the ones that like they pour a little loose.
It seems like whoever goes to the effort of making them wants everybody to take one. You
Yeah.
know?
It's always a.
And we appreciate it, but at the same time, it's just like I just would rather not.
Ask the person that made the Jello shots how the fucking thing went, and they go, "It was an experience. It was like."
Yeah, they're always like, "I'll never do that
again." It was never
again.
a great thing that they did. You know, it was like I had to let them sit.
Yeah.
You know,
That's my beef on it. You know what I mean? I mean that's my worst drinks.
Jello shots are like basically come down to the effort of the person and who makes them, who's ever hosting that party. And they just think everybody would want one. I don't think they're prevalent as they were 20 years ago or 10 years ago.
Yeah, you're probably right, but they're still out there. So beware out there in radio listener land. Well, that's the worst drinks, guys. That was the best and worst drinks. Ryan's got to guess this business segment. So what do you say, Ryan? You about ready for it?
1887.
All right, let's do it.
ready.
Let's go.
What business are you in?
It's none of your business.
Business ethics.
That's none of your damn business, and I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs.
And here he is, Ryan, with Guess That Business.
Heyo. No, that's actually a very good intro from what we were talking about mixing things, because this is a company that would be in the food and beverage category on the stock market.
All right, usually a good sign for me and Dad. We got a handle on this.
They were founded in 1886.
Okay, all right. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
In 2019, did $37 billion in revenue.
In 2019.
That would still be on par.
I would still believe Coca-Cola. I'm not sure, though.
It was founded by a doctor. The formula was founded by a doctor, Dr. John Stith Pemberton. And then later, 2 years later, someone bought the formula for $2,300 in 1888.
I think Jeremy's right on to it.
I think I might be onto it, but he's kind of leading me off like I might not be correct.
So
everything
originally,
sounds-
what this
because,
recipe was for morphine.
Well, cocaine used to be in Coca-Cola.
In real Coca-Cola.
So
yeah.
I think
in
you
real
got the
Coca-Cola,
answer.
they used to have
I think
cocaine.
I think Coca-Cola is the answer.
Their headquarters are in Atlanta, Georgia.
Coca-Cola.
Absolutely, Coca-Cola.
That's
Did I-
exactly what it is exactly Coca-Cola.
I guessed it again really quickly.
Yeah,
I did
absolutely.
it again.
I need to get these things a little bit harder for you.
But you're just naming things that you know. I know a lot. Remember my Coca-Cola bedroom? My entire Coca-Cola
I
bedroom?
didn't know that you know that much history about
Well,
Coca-Cola
you know-
and how $2,300 back in 1888.
Where's that little
That's
bill
all you
at?
needed to spend was
Where's that little bill at
$2,300.
when he said the morphine thing? I knew it was because
all right.
because they
Look.
actually had cocaine was
And
part
it
of
was
the
coca,
original.
coca leaf and
Yes.
cola was
It was like,
cola.
and people were
Coca-Cola.
becoming addicted to the drink.
Cola had caffeine. Coca was the
As
Coke.
far as the 1900s, because Grandma Bystrick, I remember Rick and Patty saying that Grandma Bystrick would only drink Coca-Cola because, and eventually,
Trying to get that.
well, no.
Trying to get that shit.
And
But the reason why I wanted to do this, because it's so interesting. Like literally, a dude
Ghosts.
bought it for $2,300
No, I
from a dude that was addicted to morphine. He
your
literally created
your first
this.
Your first mistake was giving me the year right off the bat, because think about it. I used to have collectibles upon
Oh
collectibles.
yeah, it was always 1886,
and
1888.
all
kind
of them
deal.
had that written somewhere on all
Oh, they
these
did?
old school
yeah.
collect.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly it'd be like since what'd you say?
1886 is when.
well,
it
when
was
you
born.
said it was food, 1887, you said it was food and beverage. I was like,
I was
it's got to
done.
be a
That's
beverage.
it. That's
and
it.
then when you said morphine, boom, it's definitely Coca-Cola because
Don't
cocaine.
underestimate.
So
my,
what the doctor was trying to essentially do was he was addicted to morphine. He was a doctor that had a lot of access to morphine, so he wanted to wean people off of morphine after World War II. So he wanted to create this brand new formula.
Hey, we'll just get
Coca-Cola.
them addicted to cocaine.
But he's like, but the whole time that he's trying to make this formula, he's on morphine because he has access to it, because he's like basically level 1 clearance because he's a doctor. So now he has morphine all around himself the whole time. This guy comes in literally at his son's funeral.
When life hands you lemons, you know what I mean?
The guy comes in at his son's funeral and says, "Let me buy that formula off you for $2,300."
Imagine
and he goes, "Okay."
Imagine the parties in his neighborhood in his garage. Larry, you got any more of that?
No one's sleeping.
You got any more? Exactly. You got any more of that Coca-Cola stuff you coming up with?
All right, take down the cola and then
fuck the beer. We're
just
going to go
pump
over
up the
that. We're
Coca.
going to whatever's house and drinking that cola he's got.
Coca was cocaine, and then cola was
Right.
It was literally coffee with cocaine is what he was making.
Syrup. Syrup. We're going to mix syrup.
All right, I'm going to bring it up. Drew Carey Show, Buzz Beer.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm older and now that I drink a lot of beer and I wish sometimes that I could stay up. So sometimes I might drink a cup of coffee or I might try to find a Red Bull or something somewhere in between there so you can stay up later and drink more beer. Remember, that was what they were doing with Buzz Beer, with coffee beer.
Oh,
remember they were trying to push their own
energy drink, right? Keep you up and keep you going.
And it just, now it all makes sense because I was just like, as a kid, I was watching the show and I was like, yeah, I get it. But they're like, I mean, why can't I would be so excited and I'd be staying up all night if I was drinking beer. And now as an older man, I get it. That's exactly what that shit was for.
Dude,
Coca-Cola.
I started to read a book. It's called Daily Rituals, and it talks about Pablo Picasso. It talks about Benjamin Britten. So all these
Masturbation.
people
Does it talk about masturbation?
It actually does. So there's an
Is
artist.
this the Howard Stern show or what?
No, it's a small book, and it just talks about their daily
That's
habits.
what she said.
Right? And it just says, like, how they had these things even back in the 1800s, early 1900s, even though they were like Beethoven. It would say Beethoven would wake up, have his coffee, have some kind of sedative, have a nap.
Sedative.
And then,
sedative. You
And then-
mongrel. You
he's
fucking
from
mongrel.
Alabama. Sedative. He's from
Sedative.
Laura Moody. You know, you ever
But
seen her on
it talked
Fox?
about how these people back in the early 1900s, they always, like these creative people, had something right around 5 or 6 p.m. that they took that either got them tired for bed because they had thoughts that they couldn't go to sleep with because they're so creative. And it just goes into through the 1900s.
So they got to bring him up and they got to bring him down.
Yeah,
Most of them
so
have
there's
been-
literally like stuff that was out there that was like Red Bull and also weed,
Yeah.
but different
They've had
forms of it.
They've had drugs around like that forever. I mean, look at Elvis Presley in the 70s.
They took
It brought him up.
They took
It brought him down.
They took poppy seed oil.
Uh-huh.
They did peyote. They did all sorts
And
of
they
weird
drank
shit.
heavily.
They smoked scorpion tails. That's a little throwback to an old episode. Never mind. That's an inside joke. I love inside jokes. Hope to be a part of one someday. All right. Well, guys.
The bag's getting pretty big.
The bag is
stinks.
filling up.
That
The
stinks.
bag's filling up. I think we
Why
need
don't
to...
you ask me some questions?
We need to release the bag a little bit.
Yeah.
I think maybe get some questions.
Santa dropped off a big bag of questions
little-
over the
that's a little-
holiday weekend.
The bag's kind of gassy, Ryan.
I know.
Little bit out
He
there.
sounds
Ryan.
like he's Scotland. He's a terrible bagpipe player, but you know we'll work on that.
Just letting a little bit of air out of that bag. All right, it's time for the mailbag for Go Ask Your Dad. Let's do it. All right. Our first...
Sounds like
This
Sam.
is smelly.
Sam,
Does that bag smelly?
It's kind of smelly. All right. Our
Dude,
first...
so Klystron actually
Jesus
farted his way
Christ.
up onto our couch
smells
the other
like
day.
you boys
Hey,
done had enough beans.
Klystron farted on his way up to the couch the other day, and he looked back at it like it was
Like it
anyone
wasn't him.
else's fault.
That wasn't me.
Dude, Benny's farting now, which is hilarious.
It like gives him an extra boost.
He also sneezed on me
It
today.
goes up. Oh, I was wanting to get up anyway.
Benny's got COVID. He sneezed on me today. He was like... That's the first time I like seriously was like, dude, God bless you. All right, Dad. First question in the mailbag tonight. Trevor in Salt Lake City, Utah. He says, aside from Pete Rose, who was your biggest sports hero?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because we always hear about Pete Rose.
Yeah, I always hear about Pete
Yeah.
Rose. That's a good one.
But I mean, if you could think about somebody you just really liked playing, football, baseball.
Probably, you know, and I didn't.
Aaron Kraft.
Yeah. No. I mean, growing up, he says. Here's
You're always growing
Here's yeah, and I'm still not grown up. I hope when I grow up, I'm just like you two. But
I remember when I had my first beer.
Oh yeah,
know.
Bono.
probably I don't want to say a hero, but somebody that
Someone you enjoyed watching.
somebody that you
say
heard
hero,
about a
because-
lot, like Roberto Clemente, played for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente. You don't know who he is.
Pirates.
Yeah.
And what year around was this?
60s. He died in a plane crash trying to help people over in his home country. But he would have been
Jesus.
he was a
man.
baseball player.
Okay,
He-
you didn't have to get fucking
he was a
super
baseball
dark with
player
it, dude.
for the Pittsburgh Pirates. But you know, I was like a Pete Rose and Cincinnati Reds fan, you know, Johnny Bench or
He's
whatever.
gonna get back to Pete Rose.
But Roberto Clemente would have been the only other one. I mean, I was just a Reds fan. I didn't really, you know,
But you respected this man, and he was.
well, because of my dad and my uncle and everything, he did a lot for
The community,
He,
you know.
Well, he did a lot for his home country. He died trying in a plane crash, trying to bring a lot of provisions back to, and I'm not sure if it was Puerto Rico or whatever, Dominican Republic. I don't remember. But if you're asking me, sports fans, baseball was really all I cared about.
Okay, right on.
Roberto Clemente.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace, and you did your country a service that day, and we appreciate you out there.
Everybody knows who he is. You guys don't. You're too young.
Yeah, we are a little too young. Next letter we have up for you is Chad from Erie, PA. No coincidence, no relation. Chad from Erie, PA. He says, Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah?
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
For real?
all right.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
these are pretty
All right,
good
let's break
actors,
this
dude.
down. Let's break this down. Jim Carrey, come on.
Amazing.
Can Jim Carrey play guitar?
No.
Is that what you're looking at?
Exactly.
Oh, you're looking at a person that plays guitar.
Jim
Bar
Carrey,
none,
I mean, Jim
Adam
Carrey
Sandler.
movies. Let's think about some of your favorite. I mean, Ace
Oh, I mean,
Ventura,
Ace Ventura
Dumb
and
and Dumber.
Dumb and
and the
Dumber,
Grinch or
The
whatever.
Grinch.
The
Yeah.
Grinch.
Yeah,
That's your
but-
favorite
yeah.
holiday movie, right? I mean, that's your favorite Christmas movie?
No,
one
no.
What is it?
Christmas
Story?
Vacation with
Yeah.
okay.
We got into that.
Eddie
yeah.
and Clark.
But still,
No.
Jim Carrey,
No.
amazing guy.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hilarious. But Adam Sandler, hands down.
Now, Adam
Now, what-
Sandler's less pop. Adam Sandler's more for the drunk and stone crowd. I
So
think.
why? Yeah.
I think that's his answer.
So why
I mean,
Adam? I mean,
So Happy Gilmore.
that is true. I
Billy
mean,
Madison.
Sitting
Sweet
by the
golf
pool.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to understand when Dad was
Girly
still,
Magazine's Day.
Nudie magazine
Yeah.
day.
or whatever.
When Dad was still cognitive on what was coming up and what was going on, Adam Sandler was very, very on the radar for all the funny shit. I mean, we tried watching Grown Ups the other night. I don't know how far we all got. I think we all passed out, but we still, yeah. All right, so Adam Sandler. All
It's
right.
like shaking hands with the
absolutely.
bald
Yeah,
eagle.
no,
I'm sorry. Funerals make
no.
it really weird.
No contest.
No contest in my
Yeah.
mind.
I mean, he's awesome, man.
Well, you look at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look
Yeah,
at him, and
yeah.
something stupid is going to come out of his mouth or funny. It's just like looking at John Belushi
Or Chris Farley.
or
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Farley,
Yeah.
And,
or,
also.
or David Spade or somebody like that. It's like you just look at them and they have this.
You know.
And I've
it's-
heard
There's
he's-
like nothing in their skull but emptiness. Like they're just
And I've heard
wheels
he's the
are
nicest
turning.
guy. I've heard he's the nicest guy, too.
It's
I'm
like,
sure
why
so.
are you laughing? You ain't even said anything yet. I said, but I know he will.
All
Hey,
right.
no, Mike.
Well, speaking of comedy movies and comedy heroes and all that, last question we have. Lauren from Marietta, Georgia.
Howdy, Lauren.
Hello.
She asks, she
Peachtree.
says,
Are you on Peachtree Boulevard?
Peachtree
Because every damn
Boulevard,
street is
Way,
Peachtree Street, or
Circle.
Peachtree Way, Peachtree. I mean, it's the big loop.
They
Never-
love-
Sorry, Lauren.
Georgia loves their peaches. Yes,
Yes,
correct.
they do.
Fucking,
We do
especially
too.
that street, Peachtree.
Rockford peaches.
Yeah, get your teeth, sink your teeth into a nice, juicy, sweet
Okay,
peach.
anyway. Lauren from Marietta, Georgia, she says, my husband is super disappointed that I've never seen The Jerk. Is he being over dramatic?
The Jerk is one of the funniest movies you'll ever watch in your life.
So no, he's not. I don't think being over dramatic.
That's why I kind of picked the question. I figured that would be along the lines of the answer.
Lauren,
I mean, does he hate the cans?
Lauren,
Maybe he hates
if
cans.
you've watched the movie and you can't get into it, maybe
well,
you just hate the cans too.
I don't think Lauren's ever seen the movie.
That's dry humor.
I think she thinks her husband is being over. I don't think it's over dramatic. Look, I have been in situations where I have met people and talked to people that have never seen The Jerk, and they've seen every other movie that I've seen, and I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Were you ever born a poor black child?
I was not born.
And when he was was traveling with the carnival, he got a new blowjob where he was like,
yeah.
Hey,
Pizza
Mom
in
and
a
Dad,
box.
I got a new job today. I got a blowjob and or whatever.
Come on, shithead.
Yeah, come on.
You should name your dog Shithead.
That is the classiest picture. That dog with that hat and the feather out of it with
Who's
the
the
sunglasses.
most luckiest girl in the world? I am.
There's not.
Why don't you come in? No, not you, shithead.
Okay, we're getting off track here.
There's
but
not a whole lot of meats and cones, but pizza in a cone.
Oh, pizza.
No, pizza in a cup.
Yes,
Pizza in a cup.
Okay, yeah.
Come in with
Get
the
it
motorcycle, just.
Pizza in a cup.
Damn these glasses.
I know. Damn
Okay.
these glasses.
I damn thee. Yeah. So Dad, you would agree, right? If her husband is telling
Lauren,
we're not trying to
You have no
mansplain.
sense of humor if you don't like that movie.
Lauren, give it a go.
Give it a go.
You watch Oprah Winfrey all that you want and let him watch.
All right. Well, you don't know what Lauren watches, bro.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Bro,
Are you
you
kidding
don't
me?
know what
I don't.
Lauren
I don't.
watches. Maybe she watches Stranger Things and like Star Wars. Maybe she watches, I don't know. Like
Maybe she drinks
some
Pepsi,
stuff.
even though she lives in Georgia.
Yeah.
Who knows?
She might
dude?
even
Yeah,
drink
what's wrong with
Pepsi,
her?
dude. Sheesh.
Lauren.
Well, guys, it's been a great episode 24. Yeah, we had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and listening and dealing with us out there, right?
For sure. Yeah,
we
I
had
mean,
a
just
lot of fun.
basically putting up with us.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I know.
I have to say thank you.
If you're watching us,
Hey,
God bless
God
you.
bless you.
For real. I mean, and for all you out there,
If you don't have any time to watch anything else but us, you have.
I mean, we're better. We have been rated Rotten Tomatoes 87% on things to watch online. So, I mean, that's a pretty good fucking rating, if I may.
Gronk's number. That's
Yeah.
Gronk's number.
Hey, yeah, he's special.
He is special,
Hey,
right?
Big Gronk.
Yeah,
Big
I-
Gronk catch
He
ball.
can't get insurance
All
from
right, guys.
USAA,
Thanks
but
for
he's
listening
special.
to us, guys. They call us
Robert.
The Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Have a good night,
See you
guys.
next week.
See you. Bye-bye.
Come back, please. We love you.
Bye.